Join me as I dive into the wild world of meteorites and try to uncover how life might have actually come to Earth from space. One of the most fascinating theories out there is panspermia, the idea that life may have originated from microorganisms in space, and that these tiny creatures could have hitched a ride to our planet on comets or meteorites. And what's even more amazing is that we've actually found evidence of this phenomenon in some of the meteorites that have crashed to Earth. One of the biggest mysteries of all time is how life began on our planet. Scientists have been trying to crack this code for centuries, but so far, we still don't have a definitive answer. It's almost as if life just magically appeared out of thin air, and that's exactly what makes it so intriguing. The more we learn about the origins of life, the more questions we seem to have. Was it a fluke, a chance event that only happens once in a billion years? Or was it something more deliberate, something that was always meant to be? The search for answers has taken scientists down some pretty weird and wonderful paths. They've studied the conditions on other planets, looking for clues about how life might have emerged elsewhere in the universe. They've experimented with creating life in a lab, trying to recreate the primordial soup that gave rise to the first living cells. And they've even looked to the stars, wondering if we might be alone in the universe, or if there's other life out there waiting to be discovered. But despite all these efforts, we still don't know for sure how life began. And that's what makes the evidence found in meteorites so compelling. Could it be that life didn't actually originate on Earth at all, but came from somewhere else entirely? Meteorites have been a treasure trove of information about the early universe, and some of the finds have been truly groundbreaking. Take amino acids, for example, the building blocks of life. We've found them in meteorites, suggesting that the raw materials for life are widespread in the universe. And then there are the microbial fossils, tiny signs of life that are eerily similar to the microorganisms we find on Earth. The implications are mind-blowing. Could it be that life on Earth actually originated from outer space? That the creatures that call our planet home today are actually the descendants of extraterrestrial microbes that hitched a ride on a comet or meteorite millions of years ago? It's a concept that challenges everything we thought we knew about the origins of life and opens up a whole new can of worms when it comes to the possibility of life elsewhere in the universe. Recent studies have only added fuel to the fire, with some pretty compelling evidence linking meteorites to the emergence of life on Earth. It's not just about the amino acids and microbial fossils anymore. Scientists have found actual fragments of DNA in some of the meteorites, suggesting that life might not be as unique to Earth as we once thought. The significance of these findings can't be overstated. If life did indeed come from space, it raises all sorts of questions about our place in the universe and whether we're really as special as we think we are. It challenges our understanding of evolution and forces us to rethink the entire history of life on Earth. And it raises the stakes when it comes to the search for extraterrestrial life, suggesting that we might not be alone in the universe after all. So what's the takeaway from all this? Well, it's pretty simple. The connection between meteorites and the origins of life on Earth is a fascinating one, and it's an area of research that's still yielding some amazing discoveries. The more we learn, the more we realize just how mysterious and wonderful the universe really is. So what do you think? Could life on Earth really have come from space? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're as fascinated by this stuff as I am, be sure to check out my next video on the search for extraterrestrial life.